Hey there, Sunshine, Michelle here. Oh, I did it again. I forget that I gotta move this over here when I'm doing live. Figured out better places to have things. I forget. Okay, better. All right, so again, hey there. And maybe for Fridays and possibly Mondays, I'll probably just get on live or see how it goes. Super excited because yesterday I had the funnest experience. I invited somebody to to subscribe to my channel, right? I was just with them and I said, would you subscribe to my channel? And she said, sure. So she went on and it said 43 subscribers. So I'm like, yes, I'm going to be here when I get 44. That is so exciting because that's like my first number, right? And so she subscribes and she's like, I can't tell. It says it's still 43. And I said, well, I'll go look on mine. So I pull out my phone and I look on mine and 45. Somebody else was subscribing at the same time she was. And I went from 43 to 45 in seconds. That was so cool. I was like, yes. Okay. So exciting. Thank you so much. Mwah. To all of my subscribers. I am so grateful for you. I am really, truly grateful for you. This has been a fun adventure. I've been doing this for a month and a half. Can you believe it's May? Oh my gosh, it's May. Okay, so a phrase I hear a lot is to follow what excites you. And I'm here to say, hey, be careful just be careful. Excitement, if you think about it, is that thing that's happening right now. And what's in the thrill of the moment, that's kind of what excitement sounds like to me, is it's like the most exciting thing right now, which is fine. But I propose a different way. Why don't, instead of asking yourself to follow your excitement, you actually ask to follow what would bring me the most joy or the most fulfillment, and follow your fulfillment, follow your bliss, which bliss and fulfillment, for me at least, feel like more of a long-term thing. Excitement is something that's, to me, seems fleeting. It can be really exciting in that moment and then it's gone. And sometimes those things that bring us excitement have a little bit of backlash with them, some consequences that we may or may not enjoy, different things. But if you were to ask yourself in this moment, what would bring me the most fulfillment in this moment? What would bring me the most joy in this moment? Then you may not choose the thing that seems the most exciting in that moment. And it may not be easy to choose a different path, to choose a different choice that in the long term will bring you more joy. So we have this delicate balance, I think, of living in the moment and living in a moment to set up the future. Because living in the moment, we can get caught up in just what feels the very best in this moment, and we can spend our whole lives wasting all of our time. I guess it's not really a waste. We came here to experience life, but it can feel like a waste. We can get nothing done because in this moment, being in my bed brings the most excitement, or in this moment, being with so-and-so brings the most excitement. And then we look at ourselves at the end of the day and look at all the things that you didn't do. Look at the calls that you didn't make. I'm in a place where I want to get some venues set up, but in order to do that, I have to call some people. I have to take some action steps, and those action steps aren't always the most exciting thing to do, but they are the things that will bring me the most fulfillment. And I think that's something that we get to look at. We get to look at what brings us the most fulfillment, what brings us the most lasting joy. Sometimes saying no to a thrill of the moment will bring us lasting joy. And I don't know about you, but I would rather be at the end of my life saying I lived a fulfilled life than to say I lived an interesting life full of excitement, but the excitement doesn't last. And you're always constantly looking for what's the next exciting thing, constantly trying to feed like that adrenaline rush. Whereas if you're looking for what fulfills you, sometimes you'll pass up the adrenaline rush to get something that will bring you lasting joy. So I think that's important, is to ask ourselves what will bring us the most fulfillment. And fulfillment to me, is aligned with the soul. That's the thing that our inner heart, our inner knowing knows that when it comes down to it, one choice may be more exciting in the moment, but another choice is going to be more fulfilling in the long run. And in the end, I think we all prefer to live a more fulfilled life than an exciting life. That doesn't mean that you're not going to have excitement, and it doesn't mean that sometimes that exciting, thrilling moment won't be the thing that brings you the most fulfillment. But I think it is good to ask yourself. And if you want to stick with exciting, that's fine too. There's no judgment in that. It's just a suggestion of finding the word that will get you the most from your life. For me, fulfillment. I get asked what inspires me the most right now, because inspiration to me is also a very soul-connected thing. It's a very long-lasting thing. So I'm having an interesting dynamic right now. I did an NLP session this morning. It was actually my first time experiencing NLP. And we did a timeline thing, which was cool. Not too, I mean, like, it was different than other things I've done, but not too different. And we did a parts integration. That was cool. And so I'm sitting here talking about my soul, but I'm like, wait, I am my soul now. I'm not separate from my soul. How do I talk about this? It's kind of weird. And I don't know, maybe that's part of what this is about, is not just living a soul-aligned life, but bringing your soul fully into the experience of life, integrating it with who you really are, so that you are all of the parts of you showing up in this moment. I think that's a cool idea. I feel more grounded than I've ever felt in my life. It's a really weird feeling to feel grounded. I've never felt grounded before. Seriously, never felt grounded. It's bizarre. It's cool. Way cool. Sorry about the noise in the background. Anyway, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Thanks for emphasizing what I'm saying, doggy. Remember to let your soul shine big, bright, live, and beautiful. And I will try to do my lives. If I'm doing a live in the morning, I'll try, because it's like 3:30 now and nobody's watching. Don't blame them. But I'm going to try to do my lives in the morning. I don't know what time. Let's see. Kids right now are leaving for school at 7:10. So maybe I'll try, if I can get myself going in the mornings again, which I'm hoping now that I integrated that I can do that. I will probably try to. It's good for you. It's good for the soul.